Thank you for your donations and your faith in the important work Campus Reform is doing. This Christmas, I present to you the top 10 most impactful campus reform stories of 2013. Number 10, Modesto Junior College bans students from handing out constitutions on Constitution Day. This video was sent to us by a student activist who was looking to shed light on the hurdles he faced to distribute our Constitution on campus.
Why are there rules tied to my free speech?
Coming in at number 9, the University of Tennessee cuts state funding for the controversial Sex Week. Number 8, in what became national news, Campus Reform exposed a liberal student activist who tried to frame conservatives by threatening herself with rape in a Facebook post.
A liberal college blogger at the University of Wyoming is now being accused of faking a rape threat and attributing it to conservatives on her campus. You will not believe this story. Catherine Timpf is a reporter for campusreform.org, a conservative group that spends time investigating and highlighting incidents like these.
And number 7, during a clear example of liberal intolerance, a wacko instructor at the University of Buffalo was arrested for going berserk and cussing out a peaceful pro-life display. Campus Reform turned this series of bizarre events into national news. At number 6, actor Danny Glover used his platform to tell students that the Second Amendment was established to protect slavery. Campus Reform, working alongside campus activists, broke this story and gave a voice to common sense and reason on campus. Next on the list, a student whistleblower came to Campus Reform with our 5th most powerful story of the year. Video footage of a USC professor's hateful rant against the GOP.
College is supposed to be a place where all points of view are welcome and taken seriously. But University of Southern California sophomore Tyler Talgo says his teacher spent so much class time going off on vicious anti-Republican rants. He was terrified to open his mouth, and he made sure to get proof on video. Take a look.
I mean, California Republicans, I just showed you, are 30% of registration in the states because they're really stupid and racist. Republican Party of California, as I say all the time, on the record, in print, and on radio and on TV, is the last vestige of any real white people.
Has it made a difference?
I believe it has.
And has it changed him?
I'm pretty sure that he's not going to be going off and doing these sorts of things again.
How do you hold the left-wing hive accountable for their misdeeds? This is how.
And number 4, University of Kansas journalism professor got suspended after Campus Reform's Catherine Timpf published his tweets, blaming the Navy Yard shooting on the NRA. He also wished death upon the children of NRA members. And number 3, another student whistleblower came to Campus Reform with footage of a Michigan State writing professor bashing conservatives, Republicans, and Ann Romney.
We begin with Professor William Penn, who teaches English at Michigan State University, the Spartans. In his first class this semester, Penn said this.
If you go to a Republican convention in Florida, you see all those old people, all with their skin cells washing off them. They're cheap. They don't want to pay taxes because they've already raped this country and gotten everything out of it they possibly could. They don't want to pay for your tuition because who are you? Well, there are not a majority in this country anymore. They're a bunch of dead white people or dying white people.
At number 2, after Campus Reform's story, a community college fires their professor who forced students to sign a pledge to support President Obama in the 2012 election.
It says, "I pledge to vote for President Obama and Democrats up and down the ticket," and supposedly she urged her students to sign the pledge and vote for Democrats.
And the number 1 Campus Reform story of 2013. A student at the historically black college of Bowie State comes to Campus Reform to break the news that because of Obamacare, Bowie State will leave students uninsured.
DeJuan Patterson is a 25-year-old grad student at Bowie State University and was covered until recently by a university-provided insurance policy for about $100 a year. But that plan didn't meet the standards set by the Affordable Care Act, and since its replacement would have cost nearly $1,800 a year, The school canceled it.
It makes me feel angry, frustrated.
This story, as with so many campus reform stories, gave a voice to those who have been silenced, those who have seen the negative effects of big government. I want to thank you for your support. We could not have done this without you. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. And thank you. We are Campus Reform, and we just want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Thank you for your donations.
Bah.